Some of the adjective like later, latter, latest, last. Later and latest. Later and latest refers to time. Later and latest refer to time. For example, he is later than I expected is the time I'm speaking about. Next, latest. I have not heard the latest news is again referring to time. Second, latter and last refers to position. For example, if I say the latter chapters are lacking in interest, and for last, the last chapter is carefully written. Last is telling the position which is kept last, and the opposite of latter is former. To make the meaning of latter more clear, the opposite of latter is former. Second, elder, older, eldest, and oldest. Elder and eldest are used only for person, not of animals or thing, and are now confined to members of the same family. Older and oldest. Older and oldest are used with both person as well as things. One thing more, if we are talking about elder, if we are comparing it, then elder follows the word to. Older follows than. For older, if I say he is older than his sister, and for elder, if I frame a sentence, he is elder to me, the sentence will not be framed like he is elder than me, it will be he is elder to me. If we are talking about eldest, Tom is my eldest son. If I am speaking about oldest, then Rama is the oldest boy in the 11. Third, difference between farther and further. Both farther and further are used to express distance. I repeat, both farther and further are used to express distance. Further, not farther. Further, not farther, is used to mean additional. Additional. Like if I say Kolkata is farther from the equator than Colombo, in the place of farther I can even use the word further. Kolkata is further from the equator than Colombo, because both of the word, that is farther and further, is acting to tell us about distance. Sentence to be framed with further, if I say after this he made no further remark. Further remark here stands for no additional remark. Second, I must have a reply without further delay, means any more other additional delay. Now next, if I say the difference between nearest and next. Nearest means the shortest distance away. Shortest distance. Next refers to one of a sequence of things coming one after the another. I repeat, next refers to one of a sequence of things coming one after the other. For example, my uncle lives in the next house. And one example for nearest, I say, where is the nearest phone box? Or Mumbai is the seaport nearest to Europe. Next, some, any. To express quantity or degree, some is used normally in affirmative sentences. Some is used for affirmative, and any is used in negative or interrogative. As I've said, some is used for affirmative sentence, or in other words you can say positive. Any is used for negative or interrogative. As I've given a word interrogative, it is not that interrogative sentence is used only for any. If we know that we are going to get some positive answer, then for interrogative we can use interrogative for some also. But if we know that we are going to get a negative answer, then interrogative is used for any. For example, I will buy some mangoes. The positive sentence. I will not buy any mangoes. It will not be I will not buy some mangoes. The correct sentence is I will not buy. Not buy is showing a negative. Second, for interrogative, have you bought any mangoes? Now next is each, every. Each and every are similar in meaning, but every is a stronger word than each. It means each without exception. I repeat, every is a stronger word than each. It means each without exception. Each is used in speaking of two or more things. Every is used only in speaking of more than two. Each directs attention to the individual forming any group, every to the total group. Each directs attention to the individual forming any group, every to the total group. Each is used only with the number in the group of limited and definite, and every when the number is indefinite. For example, every seat was taken. 5 boys were seated on each bench. Every seat was taken, and the second sentence which I've said is 5 boys were seated on each bench. Next, little, a little, and the little. Little means not much. Not much, that is hardly any, thus the adjective little has a negative meaning. He has little influence with his old followers. There is little hope of his recovery, that is, he is not likely to recover. Second, a little. A little, some, though, but not much. Some though is there, but not much. A little has a positive meaning if I say, a little tact would have saved the situation. Second, there is a little hope of his recovery, that is, he may possibly recover. The little means not much, but all there is. as little itself tells that it is about a specific quantity, then so therefore the little means not much but all there is. If I say the little information he had was not quite reliable, the little information, that was the all information he was having. I repeat my sentence. The little information he had was not quite reliable. Second, the little knowledge of carpentry that he possessed stood him in good stead. The sentence means the knowledge of carpentry he possessed was not much, but all that knowledge stood him in good stead. Last is few, a few, the few. Few here means not many. Few is a negative meaning, like few person can keep a secret, hardly any person can keep a secret. Second, a few means some. A few has a positive meaning and is opposed to none. A few Parsis write Gujarati correctly means not many but yes some. A few words spoken in earnest will convince him. Now about the few. The few means not many but all there are. But all there are. The few remarks that he made, I repeat, the few remarks that he made were very suggestive. The sentence means the remark that he made were not many, but all those remarks were very suggestive. Next, the few friends he has are all very poor. Few in itself tells us the quantity. The few friends, all friends which he had, were all poor. I repeat my sentence. The few friends he has are all poor.